we're back.
Hi.
We are working again with Dr. Katie Varman, and she wrote a blog about the foods that you should eat and avoid for sun exposure. And we're gonna have a link down below if you wanna look at those. We have a couple different things, and she's gonna describe the scientific side a little more, but this is our drink. So here we're doing a pink lemonade to get all the foods that we wanna incorporate. So we're gonna start with Dylan. Will you cut this lemon and show us how you cut it down the middle? We all see her perfect. Watch the lemon. Nice.
It's not straight, but it's fine.
Your kids and their drinks. So, can you show us how to juice that lemon?
Yeah.
These are really great. We also have a hand press for our citrus if you wanted to use something like that. This we use for our orange juice. I've also had commercial citrus juicers that are huge and can do a case of oranges, lemons, or limes in less than 20 minutes. So those are really nice. It's about a 50-pound case. We use those at my cafes. So we have plenty of lemon juice. That is perfect. Let's leave that. We'll leave that guy over there. Awesome. So we need 2 ounces, 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So we're just gonna pour that in here, and I'm gonna eyeball everything. You know what? Those seeds are in the top, and I'm too scared. Okay. Probably why they have that pour spout on there. That's a little bit more than we need here. We'll just dump some out. And again, you can make this however you want. I like mine really, really bitter and tart. Some people like it a little sweeter, so you could add more maple. All right. So there's those guys. We're working with pomegranate and cranberries for this blog specifically, but you could use, we love beet juice, so I'm gonna show the differences. We love this brand, it's organic, woo, spilling some, and it doesn't have any sugar. So we need 2 tablespoons. This is the pomegranate, cranberry, and the beet's gonna be a lot more red. So you could do one, and I'm just having the mixture, you could do one that's just pomegranate, just cranberry, switch it up for different nutrients, but we're just trying to get the red
so you
that we
can
want.
see the difference.
Very, very different.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very. That's kind of, this one's more purple lemonade, this purplish red, and this one's more pink. Pink.
Yeah. So 1.5 tablespoons of maple. The beet one's gonna have a much more earthy flavor too. So sometimes people like a little bit more maple with that. You could do honey, agave. Here is this one for you, this for you. So you could stir it with a spoon. It's really, really easy. It'll all blend well. Or these cute little hand mixers are great too if you want to use one of those. All right, you can take those out. And then we're gonna toss some ice in first. It asks for 8 ounces of water too. Oh, excuse me, can you take that out? Thank you. And leave that on the cutting board. So just a little ice in here. Oh, our ice froze together. So we definitely don't have too much ice. There we go.
That's what happens. If you put it together, even for like 5 seconds, it'll freeze together. Because it'll melt and then all the coldness will just freeze together. Yeah. This one's mine.
Dylan, will you get us some straws?
Yeah.
So look at that color difference. Wow. So, so, so different. So these are really fun for kids. We actually freeze our beet juice in ice cubes so that it doesn't go bad in our fridge because we're not just drinking beet juice all the time. And then that way we can throw an ice cube into our lemonades that we make to turn it pink. So I actually have some of those. Why don't you guys stir those up and give them a try?
This one's the beet one. This one's the not beet. Mine tastes like beets. Mine tastes good.
Does it taste like lemonade?
Yeah.
So these are our beet ice cubes that we'll take out of here and we'll put in containers that stay in our freezer. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you try it. This recipe is also in Happy Food Cookbook, my cookbook, so feel free to go online and my website, chefkimberdeen.com, and you can purchase it through there. What do you guys say? Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe on this video.
Hey everybody, Chef Kimber here. I'm gonna make a cranberry pomegranate vinaigrette. You could do just cranberry, you could do just pomegranate, but this is going with the sunshine blog that Dr. Katie Varman wrote to help you against sun exposure. So we are gonna get started. I wanted to show you guys most blenders, Vitamix is the Ninja, have measurements on the side. I don't know if you can see that, But I'm gonna use that to measure my first ingredients. So we're gonna start with apple cider vinegar. I use a lot, so I get the half-gallon size. We're gonna do 4 ounces of that. Measuring it on the side so I don't have to use more measuring cups. I can just use 1. And then we're gonna do 4 more ounces of our pomegranate cranberry juice. From here, measuring spoons. We're doing some chia seeds just to keep those omega-3s that she wants to help us with. And get those in there. You could do flax seeds if you want, but this is just kind of fun. Nice. And then we're gonna do a tablespoon of onion powder. Hefty one. You could do garlic powder too. You could do just garlic powder. I actually would prefer ginger powder, I think. I wanted to keep this more universal for everybody. Ginger can be a really strong flavor for some people. And then we need 2 ounces, or 2 tablespoons, not ounces, of honey. This is our local honey. Just want to keep it as seasonal and healthy as we can. Organic is great too. Raw is great if you can get that. Farmers markets usually have them, or local health food stores. So I'm gonna let that fall in for just a second. So we're just trying to get everything that Dr. Katie recommended for this diet, which I thought was really, really interesting and couldn't wait to play with these recipes and ingredients. So I'm gonna use sea salt here. We got 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna put that together. Awesome. Go ahead, put this guy on. And we're gonna get it blending right away. And then I'm gonna drizzle in my olive oil. You could just dump it all in, leave it on for a little bit longer, and it would all emulsify. But here I'm just gonna emulsify it quicker. Give this a little try. And I keep this in a container in my fridge, and I just eat it throughout the week on my salads. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So if you wanted to play with this and make it like a prettier color, I actually have some beet juice here, and we could turn it more red if we wanted to, but wow, that is so delicious. If you've ever had chia seeds in like a pudding or the chia seeds kombucha, the synergy ones, these chia seeds are gonna start to get a little thicker, and it'll help emulsify the dressing so it doesn't separate the liquid from the oil. So just a little fun fact there. Really good, healthy fats. This is such a good salad dressing, and it's so fun. I might as well throw a little beet juice in here just for the fun color, if that's what you want. So we'll go ahead and take this off. Ooh, throwing beet juice. That'll be in my next video. All right. So it makes it really, really pink. So much fun. We're gonna make the salad next with our. Hey everybody, I'm gonna make some baked salmon that you can put on top of a salad. So first I'm gonna start with my olive oil. And I'm just gonna kind of rub that all over and not touch anything with this finger. Put some salt, some pepper on top. You could do lemon, you could do dill, really any herb. You could do garlic, onion powder, whatever feels good for you. And then my oven's preheated to 400 degrees, so I'm gonna place it in there. We're gonna bake this for about 14 to 16 minutes just so that it's cooked through. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my salmon that I already have baked. And again, not touching anything with this left hand just because I have raw fish and I wanna do a quick video. This fork I'm gonna wash after we do this, but this was cooked for 14 minutes, same thing, just salt and pepper, olive oil. And I'm gonna flake it so that it can cool quicker in my fridge while we make my salad dressing and my salad for this. So this is really high in omega-3s, which is really good for resisting that sun exposure, potential blue, red light. I forget exactly what it is, but read the blog. Dr. Katie will explain it. You could save the salmon skin. I like to eat it. It has a lot of nutrients, but we just wanna flake it into pretty little bite-sized pieces for our salad, and then we're gonna leave it in the fridge. You could leave it at room temperature. We just don't wanna put hot meat or any hot topping ingredient on a salad. It's gonna wilt your lettuce. So we wanna just let this cool while we do the rest of our salad. Back, Chef Kimber Dean here with Dylan and Reese.
Hi.
We are gonna put together our sunshine salad that is for our vlog with Dr. Katie where she told us the foods we should and shouldn't eat for sun exposure to help protect us. So, organic kale, this is clean, chopped, so it makes it a lot easier. We're gonna put about 2 cups in the bowl. And we're just gonna do gentle measurements. The recipe will be in the comments and on the blog, so if you need that. All right. From there, before you guys help, we need carrot shredded. So I like to shred my own. It's cheaper, organic everything here, of course. We need about 1/4 cup, I think, of the carrots. We love carrots, right?
Yeah,
we
like
just shred,
bunnies.
Like bunnies. What did we shred carrots for recently?
Carrot cake and pecan cake.
Yes.
And also salad for that Dylan made.
All right. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Oh, close enough. We definitely have over what the recipe says, but we love carrots, so that's okay. So,
can I eat one now?
yeah, you can eat one.
Okay.
Okay. And then do you girls see how we have 2 knives next to us?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Reese, I need you to scoot towards me a little more. Thank you. Okay, real quick, we are gonna cut up.
Dylan?
This one's Dylan's. We
This
need
one
an
mine?
orange bell pepper to get that beta carotene, right? That's why we have the carrots and the bell pepper.
Does it have to be orange?
Orange helps. That color it makes it so you know that it has more of the beta carotene in it. Okay, so we just want to get the white part out. A lot of people don't like to eat that. It doesn't have too much of a bitter flavor because these peppers are so sweet. You could use a yellow or red pepper. They just won't have as much beta carotene. So will you dice this up and then push them to the side above you?
Yep, then I
Awesome.
do one.
You're gonna do these.
Okay,
So Reese's gonna do our tomatoes. So she's just gonna cut them in half
Like
like
that?
that and then just push them to the top.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt yourself, okay?
I will don't.
Some other things that we need. Again, the nutritional benefits, please read the blog because I do not have these memorized. And I write so many recipes for so many different things. I'm doing a smoothie for ADHD after this. I'm doing a diabetic salad and salad dressing. So the diets kind of get all blended together for me. So just go ahead and read the blog and it'll tell you everything. But we have blueberries next. Who doesn't like blueberries?
Not
And-
me, I love them.
Love them. And we like to eat with our eyes, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make this a really colorful salad.
Yeah.
Omega-3s are another beneficial property that we're trying to get into this recipe. So I toasted some walnuts. I just put them on a sheet tray with nothing on them. You can do 350, 400, and I would just do between about 4 to 7 minutes. Just check them how you want them. Reese, can you not point knives?
Okay. Those are walnuts?
These are walnuts. What do they look like?
They look like faces or... They look
What body part?
lungs.
Lungs, yeah. They look
Yeah.
like a brain.
They look like they help pecan. They look like pecan. Do
Can
they
you
help
pay
the
attention,
brain?
please? Omega-3s definitely help your brain. Do you need help? Did you get yourself?
Or I kind of felt it. And it kind of scratched. Ah.
Just getting these salads all built up. Great job, great job.
I love salad.
I love salad too. And we chose a salad for this recipe because it is for sun exposure. And with the Ayurvedic meal plans I've written before with Dr. Raja Subramani, I learned that eating cooler things in the summer and warming foods, meals in the colder months is really good for your body. So since this is for summer, we chose a cooling one. Will you spread those out on the salad stuff? However it looks nice. These look great. I love the colors.
I know. It looks like a disco.
Looks like a party in my mouth.
Yeah.
Reese, do you want to eat one of the tomatoes? I'm gonna eat this one. Okay. We have our cranberry vinaigrette. It does have pomegranate and cranberry juice in it just because we were trying to get those 2 elements from the blog into a recipe. You could do just one juice, and then I added a little bit of beet juice because it wasn't very dark in the red color or pink, and we just like to eat with our eyes and we wanted it pink. So
Yeah.
you do not have to add the beet juice. It is not on the recipe. If you wanted to add it, I would say 1 to 2 tablespoons was enough to make this really pink. So we're just gonna drizzle this on.
It looks.
Oh,
It looks
so
like a
good.
smoothie.
it looks so good.
It looks so good, and it makes it look like
Well, that looks
more.
so good.
It looks like a pink ranch.
All right, who wants to try a bite?
Me.
Okay, hold on. Here, Reese, try a bite with a pepper. Dylan, you can dive in with that fork.
Okay.
How do we do? And they have not tried this recipe yet, so. Is it good? I like it.
It's so good.
So good.
Mine now.
Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and have our picnic outside. Recipe below, click the blog link, learn about how to protect your skin from the inside out, because that's what we do. And what do you want to say at the end of the video?
Like and subscribe.
All right, so fun fact, I forgot the salmon on the salad for the sunshine bowl. So let me grab that really quick. This is enough salmon for 2 salads. It's cooled off now, we flaked it. So the sunshine salad definitely needs our omega-3s, our healthy fats, our salmon. There we go. Now we've got a bowl for us. Perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry we forgot that, but I bet it was fun. All right, we'll go ahead and get to our picnic.